doorkeeper or gatekeeper or oversoul to surround us with their beautiful robes of love and comfort in pink this morning. Pink and rose quartz crystals surround us and come into the temple. As rose quartz is a beautiful crystal to remove any negative energies, any gossips and worries from others that affect us. The rose quartz will gently lift other people's things, imprints from us, and even our own negative thoughts. As your guardian angel places a beautiful set of rose quartz crystals around your neck this morning, to remind you that you are loved by Spirit, no matter what goes on the earth plane, for this earth plane is a plane of confusion, duality, doubt and fears for most of the time. But in your heart, you know the answers, and there are planes and crystal temples of peace and bliss, and the kingdoms reside in here. So we call in the archangels now too to overlight our temple, as this morning they're coming in from the sun in gold. The beautiful sun angels that radiate upon the whole solar system, and particularly Earth at the moment. As we receive the sunlight in our breath and into our being, it enhances the DNA, clears and opens any dormant energies or spaces in crevices, bringing in the light. As a gentle rain of mauve and purple crystals cleanse now anything the sun has lifted. Let the purple rain wash away any pain or doubts, confusions for us. As now we ask for this to occur for our beautiful planet. We see the sun radiating upon the earth, illuminating in the crevices and the dark corners of the planet, where things are going on behind the scenes, under the rug, or in caves, or in areas of private, dark areas. We ask the light to come in their windows and touch all those that need it, that need illuminating, and that need to open their hearts, so the planet can be run on love and kindness as it was intended to be. As we know we are at the end of an age and have stepped on the path of a new age, where the new earth is now awakening in the age of Aquarius, we hope to see groups gathering in the name of light and love, and to see humanity looking after one another, no matter the race, doctrine or creed. We're all humans here. And so that in time Earth will bring back the balance and the peace and can go forward in love and grace and learning. And never before has there been so many angels and masters around this planet, because never before has there been a planet with billions of souls on it at once, wanting to ascend. Help is coming from everywhere, from the angelic kingdoms, as it is written in your books with the Elohim and Eloha. Celestial beings surround the globe like never before, as you are at the time of the end of Revelation, the end times upon your planet. Old structures and ways are closing that no longer will serve humanities, or old structures that have been operating in harmful ways will now cease to exist as we evolve further. Many are leaving the planet. In fact, you will see many leaving in droves, in the thousands, in the near future, and some will be taken in light ships, as the planet Earth is only beginning to do her laundry. The clean-up period has begun, but only subtly. We don't wish to bring alarm or cause any harm with these words, but as written, the end times are near. Many are chosen, but only few will follow. Yet God wishes all to follow, but He will collect His lambs, and He has chosen who they are. Many light ships surround your planet and remain in the air watching and awaiting this time unfolding. And when the millions go up in the crafts, some will only be temporary before they can come back down again, when the planet has settled again. And it will all occur in the blink of an eye, for what appears like 3 days. And this will occur late 2019. After the alignment of this year, people will be in their right places, so they can be found by the starry ones, in their places or temples, with many soul groups around them, as certain towns and villages will be saved, and many will not. Mainly in the northern hemisphere, there needs to be a sorting of souls. But be still, beloved ones, for you know you will be protected and you are being led. Even though this year you feel like you're not sure where you are going, or where you're heading, or what's going on, it is because we're in the midst of this change. Even your leaders and politicians don't know what they are running anymore. Many have forgotten the way. and they are holding on to the older ways, which seem to have worked, but yet have run their course as many things got ruined. All the structures and systems that started out with a good intent unfortunately were shadowed with lower forces. It wasn't the churches or the schools that had a negative intent. They were wonderful structures and systems that were put into place by higher realms, but unfortunately got ruined by uneducated ones that saw opportunities of power and greed, creating the collapse of the structures. And this has been going on particularly in the last 30 years. But not to worry, for the goodwill is kept in those with the veins and the vines of the Christed way. Those that have the good intent for the humanity and the communities will be rebirthed and begin the new ways of light and love, the new systems that operate from the heart, not just the mind. When the heart and mind work together, we have wisdom and balance, and things can go forward. 1,000 years of light are upon you. And after 2019 will be a new dawning. Stay still, dear ones, and stay where you are. For a little bit more of the clean-up, the earth changes as the planet realigns its axis. And before things go forward fully, stay where you are. All will be well. You are blessed in your homes, in your state, community and country. Keep things simple for the next 2 years. You will see much chaos in those around you that don't have a higher view or a spiritual view or bigger picture of what's going on. For they suffer. Keep your guides near you, your 2 angels, one on each side, your guardian angel on the left, your archangel on the right. And above you is your ascended master at the moment. Sometimes the master swaps place with the guardian angel. But it is time to step into your mastery. For you are masters of your own life to a certain degree. The rest is controlled or manifested and created by those above you. For what you do down here on the earth plane is setting up for where you go next in the afterlife. This life is almost like a test, a ground in which you can create and change things. For nothing is crystal on the earth plane or the third dimension. The crystal plates come in from the second dimension, which are like the writing on the walls, the tablets written by the Essenes, the masters, the avatars, in which you stand upon and live out your life and prepare for the next level or dimension. You all have a number in which you were born on, and a number in which you are to leave the earth plane. Everything is mathematically timed, including the hairs on your head. God knows how many hairs you have on your head, how many cells in your being. It is all designed with alchemy graphics. Even the stars and moon and suns are timed. And all these numbers are within you and are hidden in you in codes, in your DNA, your consciousness or your blueprint. You can find out certain times of things through your blueprint with the planets that are timing you. All we can do is do our best. And we hope that our leaders do the same. Are they doing their best? If not, they have much learning to do, karma they are creating for themselves and for their countries. For your world has been created recently on negative karmic actions. This is what we mean by the clean-up system. Political karma has been building up and up and up for thousands of years, that no one can clear through the debris and find the root of the problem anymore. It's just one thing on top of another, and they have created building blocks of a problem. Hence why the earth has to take it in her own hands and clean things up. There will be more land masses created, walls of water swishing about. Mountains will be made flat in certain areas. Mountains will rise up out of the sea in other areas. Tornadoes and wind, all elements will be wreaking their havoc at full degree for 3 days. At the end of 2019, late November. So you have time to prepare. Stack up your pantry with tinned food. Get water, solar panels, grow food. This is what we ask. And do not worry of others' emotional stuff, for that is their issue with God. and they can take it out with Him. For you have your own work to do, for you work with the divine plan and are some of God's sheep or chosen ones. Do not forget this. You came here to do this job, to bring light into your family. And it's not easy being a lighthouse. They cop the biggest knocks of water, standing on this rock on their own, guiding ships here and there in all turbulence of the sea. Well done to you, we say. You are courageous. And soon you'll see the political avenues, the spiritual churches leaning on the people for their answers. It will turn the other way very soon. For the people are the real governments. And as groups are formed around your planet, righteous groups of what the people need, these will eventually infiltrate into the political laws. And eventually, new laws will be made, and they will return back to the original laws of Moses. The simple commandments will begin again. Not all these other laws the police give you, do not drive quickly, etc. But to love thy neighbour as yourself. So beautiful times are ahead once we've gotten over this threshold of the last dark age of Kali Yuga. And remember, we are just going through the final cleanup. It has already changed. This is just the backwash. You are on your way to seeing the promised land and the Garden of Eden return and yield the planet again. For Mother Earth's contract is finished, and she has put down a new one. She knows we are all ready and are here for this. And she is the beloved mother of all of you, and will not let any of her children suffer any more. She will put her foot down because things have got out of hand. As we connect our feet now to Mother Earth and we give her thanks, we feel a warm love coming into our feet from Mother Earth's heart. We ask her to protect us through the changes that are coming, to keep us safe, to guide us so that we may help others. And we may not like what we will see, so we ask Mother Earth to help us with strength and courage and the power of love. So that the real churches and temples may again return, the houses of God that were built for that reason. May they restore, so that the people can go there if they need to and find comfort in the house of God, which restores the true house of God within you. See a beautiful, majestic, crystal white temple inside you now, in your heart, that you remember that the kingdoms of God are inside you and you have the key pass. Don't lose it again, as many of us have in past lives. May you be blessed as lots of flowers are brought to you today from Mother Earth and Mother Mary. Flowers from the kingdom of Eden and all the sacred gardens. Blessings to you. Blessings. May you be healed today from the archangels and Mother Earth combined. Blessings and namaste. God be with you always.